Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff, the ground beneath your feet solid, but the unknown stretching out in front of you like an endless void. You feel the weight of fear pressing down, whispering, "What if you fall?" Now, imagine a voice, steady and calm, countering that fear with, "But what if you fly?" Fear has a way of gripping us, doesn't it? It plants doubts, builds walls, and keeps us from stepping into our full potential. But here's the truth. Fear isn't meant to stop us. It's a sign that we're standing on the brink of something significant. The question is, will you let fear hold you back? Or will you step forward in faith and discover what's on the other side? Today, I want to talk about the powerful choice of putting faith over fear. Not blind faith, but the kind that propels you forward, the kind that transforms hesitation into action, and the kind that empowers you to rise above your doubts and uncertainties. This choice has the power to reshape your life, and by the end of this conversation, you'll see why. People often say that life is hard, and with pain, and with difficulty, and with challenges. This choice has the power to reshape your life, and by the end of this conversation, you'll see why. Life often presents us with challenges that feel overwhelming, moments when failure seems to overshadow all efforts. These moments can shake our confidence, leaving us questioning our abilities and the path we've chosen. However, it is in these instances that the mindset we adopt makes all the difference. Failure is not the end, it is a beginning, a doorway to growth and self-discovery. To truly move forward in life, we must learn to fall forward, not backward. When you fall forward, you accept that failure is a natural part of the journey. It is not something to fear, but something to embrace as a teacher. Each stumble, misstep, or setback carries with it a lesson, an opportunity to learn and refine your approach. Think of a child learning to walk. They wobble, fall, and try again. They don't give up because they understand, even instinctively, that each fall brings them closer to mastering balance. This is what this means. This is what this does. It reiterates our efforts. It instinctively, that similarly in life, every failure is a step closer to achieving your goals, if you choose to learn from it. One of the key aspects of falling forward is changing your perspective on failure. Society often conditions us to see failure as shameful, something to hide or avoid at all costs. But what if, instead of fearing failure, we saw it as evidence that we're trying? Taking risks and stepping outside your comfort zone are signs of growth. And failure is simply proof that you're pushing your limits. The greatest innovators, creators, and leaders in history all share one thing in common: they failed repeatedly. Yet their willingness to fall forward, to analyze their mistakes, adapt, and persist, propelled them to greatness. Falling forward also requires resilience. Resilience is the ability to recover quickly from setbacks, to rise stronger after each fall. It's not about ignoring the pain or frustration that comes with failure, but about acknowledging it, processing it, and choosing to move forward despite it. Resilience grows when you remind yourself that failure is temporary and that it does not define you. What defines you is your ability to keep going, to take the next step even when the path seems uncertain. Another critical element is self-reflection. When you fall, take the time to assess what went wrong. Was it a lack of preparation, a misunderstanding, or simply circumstances beyond your control? By reflecting on the experience, you can identify the adjustments needed to improve. This process transforms failure from a dead end into a detour, guiding you closer to your destination. Self-reflection also builds self-awarenesses, helping you understand your strengths and areas for growth. To fall forward, you must also cultivate a growth mindset. This mindset is rooted in the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and effort. When you approach failure with a growth mindset, you see it as a chance to grow rather than a reflection of your worth. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" This simple shift in perspective can turn even the most challenging setbacks into valuable learning experiences. Falling forward doesn't mean ignoring the emotional impact of failure. It's okay to feel disappointed, frustrated, or even disheartened. But after acknowledging those emotions, you must choose to move forward. Surround yourself with supportive people who encourage you to keep going. Seek mentors, friends, or colleagues who have faced similar challenges and emerged stronger. Their stories can remind you that failure is universal and overcoming it is possible. Lastly, falling forward requires action. Reflection and resilience are crucial, but they must be paired with effort. Get up, dust yourself off, and take another step. It might not be perfect, and it might not even lead to immediate success, but progress is progress. Each small action builds momentum, creating a cycle of growth that propels you forward. In the end, falling forward is about embracing the journey with all its imperfections. It's about recognizing that failure is not the opposite of success, but a part of it, and choosing to use every stumble as a stepping stone toward becoming the person you were meant to be. Dreaming big is the foundation of every great achievement. It's the ability to envision a future that transcends the limitations of the present, to imagine a life that reflects your deepest aspirations. Big dreams ignite a fire within, giving you purpose and direction. They inspire you to see beyond the obstacles, beyond the doubts of others, and even beyond your own fears. However, dreaming alone is not enough. The dream is merely the starting point. It is the work you put in that turns it into reality. Yay! Working harder means committing yourself fully to the pursuit of your dreams. It's about embracing discipline, focus, and consistency, even when the path feels long or uncertain. Effort is the bridge between aspiration and achievement. Every hour of practice, every moment of sacrifice, and every ounce of determination you invest builds momentum toward your goals. Hard work isn't glamorous. It's often lonely, exhausting, and unrecognized. But it is through this relentless grind that dreams take shape. Dreaming big also requires a willingness to push boundaries and take risks. The bigger the dream, the more challenging the journey, and the more effort it demands. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone, taking on challenges that force you to grow, and persevering in the face of setbacks. Hard work doesn't just build skills, it builds character, teaching you resilience, patience, and the importance of grit. When you dream big, it's essential to pair that vision with a clear plan. Hard work without direction can feel like running in circles. Define your goals, break them down into actionable steps, and hold yourself accountable for following through. Celebrate the small victories along the way, as they remind you that progress is being made. The path to success is rarely linear, but with consistent effort, every step brings you closer to your dream. Celebrate the path to success is rarely linear, but with consistent effort, every step brings you closer to your dream. Another vital aspect of working harder is understanding that success is not a solo endeavor. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. Learn from those who have walked a similar path, and don't be afraid to seek guidance. Collaboration and mentorship can amplify your efforts, providing valuable insights and support. Dreaming big and working harder go hand in hand. Without action, dreams remain distant fantasies. Without vision, hard work loses its purpose. Together, they create the formula for transforming what once seemed impossible into your reality. Committing to excellence is about setting a standard for yourself that goes beyond the ordinary. It means striving for the highest quality in everything you do, whether in your personal life, your career, or your relationships. Excellence is not about perfection. It is about the relentless pursuit of doing your best and constantly improving. It's a mindset that requires dedication, discipline, and a willingness to push beyond what is comfortable or easy. To commit to excellence, you must first define what it looks like for you. Excellence is not a one-size-fits-all concept. It varies based on your goals, values, and aspirations. It begins with clarity, understanding what you want to achieve and why it matters. When you have a clear vision, you can align your actions with your purpose, making it easier to stay focused and motivated. This clarity serves as your compass, guiding you toward the level of effort and dedication required to excel. One of the most critical aspects of committing to excellence is consistency. Excellence is not achieved in a single moment or through occasional bursts of effort. It is the result of showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. Consistency builds habits, and habits shape character. When you consistently aim to give your best, excellence becomes a natural part of who you are. Over time, the small daily efforts compound, leading to significant results. Attention to detail is another hallmark of excellence. It's about taking the time to ensure that every aspect of your work is as good as it can be. This doesn't mean getting bogged down in perfectionism, but rather caring deeply about the quality of what you produce. Whether it's a report, a performance, or a conversation, excellence is reflected in the thought, effort, and care you put into it. It is the effort and care you put into it. People who commit to excellence don't cut corners or settle for mediocrity. They understand that even the smallest details contribute to the bigger picture. Encouraged. Excellence also requires a willingness to embrace feedback and criticism. No matter how skilled or experienced you are, there is always room for growth. Those who strive for excellence actively seek out opportunities to learn and improve. They don't view feedback as a personal attack, but as a valuable tool for refining their skills and perspective. This openness to growth fosters innovation, creativity, and resilience, enabling you to adapt and thrive in any situation. To truly commit to excellence, you must develop a strong work ethic. Hard work and discipline are non-negotiable when it comes to achieving outstanding results. This means prioritizing your time and energy, avoiding distractions, and staying focused on your goals. It also means being willing to make sacrifices, whether that's staying late to finish a project, spending extra time honing a skill, or stepping outside your comfort zone to take on new challenges. Excellence demands effort, and the rewards are well worth it. Another key element of excellence is passion. When you are passionate about what you do, it becomes easier to pour your heart and soul into it. Passion fuels perseverance, helping you push through difficulties and stay committed even when the road gets tough. Passionate individuals approach their work with enthusiasm and energy, inspiring others around them and creating a ripple effect of positivity and motivation. Excellence is also about integrity. It's not just about what you do, but how you do it. People who commit to excellence hold themselves to high ethical standards, doing the right thing even when no one is watching. They take responsibility for their actions, honor their commitments, and treat others with respect and fairness. Integrity builds trust, which is a cornerstone of lasting success. That is the ultimate question, which is a cornerstone of lasting success. Finally, excellence is a journey, not a destination. There is always more to learn, more to achieve, and more ways to grow. Those who commit to excellence understand that it is an ongoing process, one that requires humility, persistence, and a deep sense of purpose. They embrace challenges as opportunities to improve and view setbacks as stepping stones to greater achievements. By making excellence a lifelong commitment, you create a legacy of quality, impact, and inspiration that resonates far beyond your immediate achievements. In fact, success is often viewed as an individual pursuit, a journey of personal growth, achievement, and ambition. While personal effort and determination play a crucial role in reaching new heights, the truest measure of success lies in how many people you bring along with you. Lifting others as you climb is not only an act of kindness, but also a powerful way to create lasting impact and meaning. And unlike you, we have people to support as well in the long run. It reflects an understanding that success is not a finite resource, and that helping others rise does not diminish your accomplishments, it enhances them. Lifting others begins with empathy. To truly support someone, you must first understand their struggles, challenges, and aspirations. Empathy allows you to connect on a human level, fostering trust and mutual respect. When you take the time to listen and genuinely care about others' experiences, you position yourself as a source of encouragement and guidance. This connection is the foundation for meaningful support, whether through mentorship, collaboration, or simply offering a helping hand. One way to lift others is by sharing knowledge and resources. Success often brings opportunities, insights, and connections that can be invaluable to someone just starting their journey. By sharing what you've learned, you empower others to navigate challenges more effectively and avoid pitfalls you may have encountered. This could be as simple as offering advice, providing access to your network, or guiding someone through a complex process. Success often brings advice, providing access to your network, or guiding someone through a complex process. Knowledge is most powerful when it is shared, and helping others grow does not diminish your wisdom, it multiplies it. Another critical aspect of lifting others is recognizing and celebrating their achievements. Success can sometimes feel isolating, especially when others are competing for the same goals. However, taking the time to acknowledge someone else's efforts and accomplishments fosters a sense of community and belonging. Celebrating others' wins creates a positive environment where people feel valued and motivated, ultimately contributing to a culture of collaboration rather than competition. Lifting others also requires humility. It's about acknowledging that no one achieves success alone. At some point, we all rely on the support, guidance, or encouragement of others. By extending the same support to those climbing their own ladders, you honor the help you've received along the way. Humility reminds you that lifting others is not a one-time act, but an ongoing responsibility to contribute to the success of your community and beyond. Letting coalitions contribute to the success of your community and beyond. Creating opportunities for others is one of the most impactful ways to lift them. Whether through hiring, promoting, or advocating for someone deserving, providing a platform for others to shine can change lives. Look for ways to open doors for those who may not have the same privileges or access that you've had. Supporting others in finding their voice, advancing their careers, or achieving their goals fosters diversity, equity, and inclusion in any space you occupy. Lifting others as you climb also requires patience and perseverance. Not everyone will immediately recognize the value of your support, and some may even resist it. But true support is not conditional. It is steadfast and unwavering. By continuing to show up for others, you build relationships founded on trust and mutual respect, even when progress seems slow. When you lift others as you climb, you create a ripple effect. The people you help are likely to help others in turn, creating a network of support that extends far beyond your individual efforts. This cycle of giving and growth enriches not only the lives of those directly involved, but also the broader community. The impact of your actions multiplies, reaching people you may never meet, but whose lives are touched by your decision to uplift. Ultimately, lifting others is about recognizing that success is not just about personal achievements, but about the positive change you create in the world. It's about leaving a legacy that reflects not only what you accomplished, but also how you helped others to thrive. By lifting others as you climb, you ensure that your success is not an endpoint, but a catalyst for something greater. Fear is one of the most powerful emotions we experience. It can paralyze us, hold us back, and prevent us from taking the steps needed to achieve our dreams. Fear whispers doubts into our minds, magnifies our insecurities, and creates obstacles that feel insurmountable. Yet there is something even more powerful than fear: faith. Faith is the antidote to fear, the light that guides us through the darkness. To put faith over fear is to choose hope over despair, action over hesitation, and courage over comfort. Faith begins with belief. It's the belief that, no matter how difficult or uncertain the path may seem, things will work out as they are meant to. It's not blind optimism, but a grounded conviction that challenges are opportunities in disguise, and that every obstacle carries the potential for growth. This belief allows us to step forward, even when we don't have all the answers, or when the outcome is unclear. Part 2. Faith without works requires planning. Faith doesn't eliminate fear. It helps us rise above it by reminding us that we are stronger than our doubts. Putting faith over fear requires trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the process, and trust in something greater than yourself. Self-trust is essential because it builds confidence in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. When you trust yourself, you know that even if you stumble or fall, you have the resilience to get back up. Trust in the process means accepting that success doesn't happen overnight and that setbacks are part of the journey. It's understanding that progress is not always linear, but every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. Faith also involves letting go of the need for control. Fear thrives on uncertainty, convincing us that we must have everything figured out before we begin. But faith reminds us that we don't need to see the entire staircase to take the first step. It's about embracing the unknown and trusting that each step will reveal itself as we move forward. T.S. Eliot said, "Life is about trusting the process." Everything happens for a reason. Letting go of control doesn't mean abandoning responsibility. It means releasing the unrealistic expectation that everything must go perfectly according to plan. Another key aspect of putting faith over fear is action. Fear often leads to paralysis, keeping us stuck in a cycle of overthinking and inaction. Faith, on the other hand, inspires movement. It encourages us to take that first step, no matter how small, and to keep going even when progress feels slow. Action builds momentum, and with each step forward, fear loses its grip. Faith reminds us that progress, not perfection, is what truly matters. It's been almost 2 years since the fight started during the pandemic, and with each step forward, fear loses its grip. Faith reminds us that progress, not perfection, is what truly matters. Resilience is also a crucial part of choosing faith over fear. Fear has a way of amplifying failures, making them feel permanent and overwhelming. Faith, however, frames failure as a temporary setback, a chance to learn and improve. Resilience grows when we choose to see challenges as opportunities to grow stronger and more capable. It's the ability to keep moving forward, even when fear tells us to turn back. Surrounding yourself with positivity and support is another way to put faith over fear. The people you surround yourself with can either feed your fear or fuel your faith. Seek out those who encourage you, believe in you, and remind you of your potential. Their words and actions can serve as a beacon of light when fear threatens to take over. Likewise, engaging with uplifting stories, music, or books can reinforce your belief in the power of faith and perseverance. Faith over fear also involves gratitude. When we focus on what we're grateful for, we shift our perspective from what's lacking to what's abundant in our lives. Gratitude reminds us of the blessings we've already received and strengthens our belief that more good things are possible. It's a practice that calms the mind, centers the heart, and replaces fear with peace. Putting faith over fear doesn't mean ignoring your fears or pretending they don't exist. It means acknowledging them, but refusing to let them dictate your decisions. Fear will always be a part of life, but it doesn't have to control you. Faith allows you to face fear with courage, to step into the unknown with confidence, and to trust that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. Affirmation. By choosing faith over fear, you empower yourself to live boldly and authentically. Fear may try to hold you back, but faith will always propel you forward, guiding you toward the life you are meant to live. It's not an easy choice, but it's a transformative one that opens doors, creates possibilities, and reveals the strength and potential within you.